What is hatching, Tucker Peeps? Oldmantup coming at you today with our Week 10 matchup versus the Durham Druddigons and 6-foot hacks, aka Leo, fellow good brother of the Bullet Punch Club. And this is going to be an uphill battle from the start. I apologize for the lateness of this. There was some confusion after the recording. We battled very late before the upload was supposed to go up. And mostly my fault. So getting this up finally, and we're just going to do a quick rundown of his team versus our team. He has Manaphy, Mamoswine, Slurpuff, Rotomo, Quillfish, Steelix, Megaglade, Druddigon, Pyroar, Xatu, and Hydreigon. You can see what he brought on the screen. I'm just going to do a quick team rundown of what we had because there was no team builder for this. We have Yachi Berry, Zygarde, Dragon Dance, Thousand Arrows, Outrage, Extreme Speed, Max Attack, Jolly Nature. We have Lucario, Expert Bout, Justified, Extreme Speed, Bullet Punch, Close Combat, and Swords Dance. Jolly Nature, Max Attack, 228 Speed Evs. I forget exactly what that was to outpace, but that's to keep pace with something. Poseidon, Empoleon, Shucka, Berry, Scald, Stealth Rocks, Grass Knot, Roar, Max HP, Max Special Defense, Calm Nature. Next, Flubber, Reuniclus, Leftovers, Regenerator, Psychic Focus Blast, Shadow Ball, and Recover. Max HP, almost max defense, like I said, with the Calm Nature. Next is Beyonce, Aromatisse, Leftovers, Romavale, Moonblast, Heal Bell, Psychic, and Wish. Just a general cleric for the team. Max HP, Bold Nature with 84 defense evs and 180 special defense evs. Last but not least, we have Big Burb, Leftovers, Static, Thunderbolt, HP, Ice, Heat Wave, and Roost. Timid Nature, Max Special Attack, and Max Speed. Now we see on the screen what Leo brought against us, and no surprises here. Scary team, but a team that we I believe are well prepped for and have some options going into this. We are going to lead out the gate with Zapdos, not knowing what he would want to lead. So let's dive into this match. Okay. Like I said, we're going to lead off with Zapdos because we can hit pretty much everything relatively hard that's going to come in. And he's going to start with his Pyroar, mascot of one of the other Pittsburgh teams very well known around leagues, the Pittsburgh Pyroar. But I'm looking at this and I'm like, I really don't want to eat a Fire Blast or a Specs Hyper Voice to the face. So he's going to Fire Blast here, and we are going to see that is going to do just below half. So I'm like, okay, we are going to have to get our rocks up here. And he does land another Fire Blast. He is going to get the burn, which means that there is one less turn of Poseidon being on the field, which means he's going to have access to one more Fire Blast come the end of the match. Not a huge deal. Like I said, it only saved us one turn, possibly two had he missed another Fire Blast. But at this point, I think he's probably either Scarf or Specs, and mostly thinking Scarf after the damage output. So he brings out some Mojo, and we're going to go for an early Dragon Dance because I don't think he will anticipate that. We get the Dragon Dance off, so we're going to be faster than this thing. We're just going to go for 1,000 arrows. It should be able to 2-hit KO at this range, and it takes him well below half of the HP he has left. But he does, in fact, have the 50% berry, and then he's going to miss an Icicle Crash, which is extreme sadness, and I apologize for, because that would have taken me to a point where I would not have been able to hit this right here with another 1,000 arrows, I would have had to go for the outrage to kill. Well, I would have had to go for extreme speed or switch out, fearing the icicle or the ice shard after that. But we are able to 1,000 arrows extreme speed finish this thing off because of the miss. So that is how important that miss was. He's going to bring out Mega Glade, Ric Flair, woo! And he's just going to Mega up. I don't want him to get a free sub up. I don't want him to get a free Swords Dance up. So I am just going to stay in and... oh, go for the outrage. Holy smokes. Really thought I'd have gone for the extreme speed there. And he hangs on with a sliver of health. I don't know what the damage ratio is there, but Standard Glade had the roll in my favor. Like I said, not sure. Didn't ask afterwards what his investment was. If he was HP invested, he very easily could have survived that. But he ice punches me, takes it out. I'm going to bring in Flubber. He's going to go for the X-Scissor. I live that handily. And just going to drop the Focus Blast because it hits the rest of his team super duper excellently. So we land the Focus Blast and his Mega Glade goes down. Next he brings in Why You Always, which is his Pyroar. And at this point, this Reuniclus is way too important for me to let go down here. He is going to go for the Flamethrower, though, which was a little surprising. I am going to survive with 6 HP. We are going to get the Focus Blast off. We're going to land 2 Focus Blasts in a row, which is a minor miracle in itself. And that will take down the Pyroar, living on a little sliver of health of our own that turn. Next, he's going to bring out his Hydreigon, however you guys want me to say it. He's just going to U-turn out here. That is going to be enough to take down Flubber, but at this point, Flubber has done its job, taken 2 things down, and made it a lot easier for us to start working the rest of his team. We are going to get to see what he goes into first, so he has the Steelix out. We can bring out Big Bird, and he's going to switch out into the Shield. And we are just going to go for the Heat Wave here. Heat Wave is going to hit, which is good because the more damage and whittling we can put on this thing, the more easier it's going to be. Now we stay in here because we know we can take pretty much one of everything if he isn't Specs. He does go before us. He gets a U-turn off, so we do know for a fact he is Scarf now, which is very good information to note. We are going to go for the Hidden Power. And it's going to be neutral because it's HP Ice. And there isn't a lot this can do to us aside from set up Stealth Rocks if it survives a Heat Wave. Which it does. Another sliver of health. So this 3 sliver of health survives this game. So it stays up, gets its rocks up because of the sliver of health. But we're just going to be able to go for the HP Ice in the event he wanted to do any switchy shenanigans, in the event he wanted to save this at some point for something else. But Zapdos is going to get the kill there. Shield is going to come back out, and Rocks are really starting to put in the work against this thing. He's going to go for the Dark Pulse, which at this range I don't think will be enough to take us out. Possibly going for the flinch there, but we survive handily, and we'll be able to take it out with a Hidden Power Ice. Leftovers slowly giving us a little bit of health back each turn. Next, he's going to bring out, oh yeah, that thing, Manaphy. We're going to go for the Thunderbolt. I don't know if this was a speed tie, or if he was or was not max speed invested, but we are able to take it down, and we will beat Leo 6-foot hacks, coach of the Durham Druddigon, in the fashion of 3-0. So, good game, Leo. I apologize for that Icicle Crass miss. This puts us in a really good position moving forward. Winning that match keeps us very tight in the playoff race moving forward. which is good because we really want to make the playoffs. And this also puts us one rung closer to our first positive win-loss season. So that's awesome, and really, really excited about that. With only 2 games left after this, I think we're currently sitting now at 6-4 after that victory. So we win one of our last 2 matches, and we are, for the first time in Pittsburgh Pirattatas history, in the GBA or NPA, we're going to finish the season with a positive win-loss differential. And that's awesome. And as sad a fact as that is, that gets me excited. And I can't wait for my next 2 matches. They're both division matches. One is versus the Sea Kings, and one is versus the South Texas Sableye. Jodor and In Vivid Color. Really looking forward to those matchups. But anyways, guys, let me know what you thought about the match and stuff and things. Go check out Leo 6-Foot Hacks. He was the last season GBA D-League champion, so I mean, he's an extremely accomplished battler. We've only played this isn't Gym Leader Leo, it's 6-Foot Hacks. So Leo, go check him out. Links will be in the description, and we will catch you guys next week. Peace.